I'll start at all the demos that I played. Holy shit balls. No, oh, and he left too. Fucking Christ almighty. Good Lord. No, there are just so many out there. I had a list of all the ones that I really liked, but like that was, 3 weeks ago now. And you played a couple of demos, didn't you?
How about this? What
But
were your top 3 demos?
I know, and that's the thing. Like I'm trying. Like Shotgun Cop Man was really good. It's by the creator of
Cop.
Yeah, it's a Devolver published by the creator of My Friend Pedro. If you remember that at all.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
It was a really well put together like platformer game where you like you jump using a shotgun and other guns. So like if you want to jump over an obstacle, you shoot down at the ground and then you shoot like at the enemies in the air and you fly backwards like over obstacles and shit like that. It was really, really fun. Really well put together, and it's just action. It's just an action platformer game, which I really liked. Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days. I really enjoyed that one. That one is by the creators. Yep, Into the Dead. That is by the creators of This War of Mine, but it takes place in the zombie apocalypse.
Oh.
And it's about like you started a base, and it's about expanding out your like you're in the middle of a town and you only have like 3 places you can go, and then you clean out an area. And it's
this is like, This War of Mine.
Yes, it's very much like
like completely. It's not like it. It's like This War of Mine in a zombie world. Oh hell yeah.
Yes, exactly. And it's really good. It's and that one's actually scheduled to come out pretty soon. I think I got a sponsored thing to do for that later. But man, if you check out the demo, it's really, really good. It has that vibe to like that really like lonely, also like isolated, like I'm in the middle of a zombie apocalypse vibe that a lot of zombie games like don't capture that what you think might be a real kind of feeling in that situation, where it's like we're struggling to just survive and it's fucking bleak. The bleakness of it really.
I was just watching the trailer, and JP, we're talking about Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days, a demo that Zeke played. I'm watching the trailer, and it is gory. Like, my lord, man, they're not hiding anything here.
It's good. I really enjoyed it.
Cool. It's an easy wish list.
Let's see. Oh, I played the demo for Breath Edge 2, which I really enjoyed. Breath Edge 1.
Nice.
It's that Subnautica with a sense of humor in space. It's like funny Subnautica in space, and I loved it. And they're coming out with a new one, and it's probably going to be great too. Oh yeah, this is Darkest Days.
I was just showing real
Into the Dead. Yep. But yeah, it's management. It's like everything has like durability and stuff, and you gather up survivors as you go, or you don't. Like you tell them where your base is, or you tell them to fuck off. That kind of shit. Everybody has different skills. You start off with 2 survivors, and it's kind of like your build. It's like, okay, my survivor is good at making food, and the other survivor is good at sneaking through places and clearing them out, like for loot and stuff like that. And that's how I started. I started with those 2 people, and you move your base to get out of the basically. I think you're trying to get out of the city, but you have to move your base gradually as you go. So you go to a place, clear it out, move your base there. Go to a base, clear it out, move your base there. And then once you get to certain locations, like you'll find like telescopes on the roofs of these buildings that are abandoned. Once you clear them out of all of zombies, you look through the telescope and it shows you like 3 more locations you can go, so on and so forth. The progression is great. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, Breath Edge 2, I mentioned that. Monster Train 2 is also had a demo. Played that. That's going to be a great game. I will say the demo kind of kicks your fucking ass. It's not easy.
Yep.
Like the demo itself was pretty hard. I was like, I played 100 hours of Monster Train, and I got my fucking ass handed to me playing the demo of Monster Train 2. But yeah, it's the premise of this game is that I think the premise is that like angels and demons are working together against a common enemy this time. So that's kind of the premise of this. But it's a deck building level based game. So it's like It's like Darkest Dungeon and Hearthstone kind of had a baby a little bit. And it's it's if you played the first one, it's more of that, but lots more rules, lots more like mechanics, stuff like that.
Right. Cool.
Let's see. What else? What else was really good?
Trying to think if I played any demos. I
downloaded a bunch and then barely got to play any.
Yeah, I played Nice Day for Fishing, which was a sponsored stream.
I played that.
I actually liked that game a lot. I didn't realize the origins of what that is. It's actually made by a YouTuber group, or like the story of it is from a YouTuber group that came from a single like video or a single character that just had the line, "Nice day for fishing, ain't it?" And that's all he said. And then he became an NPC, and that's like what the game is about, is you play as that guy. Nice day for fishing, ain't it? Yeah, the YouTuber group is Viva La Dirt League. They've had a bunch of like skits and stuff go viral. One of those YouTubers or YouTube groups that I have never heard of that have millions upon millions of subs and wildly viral videos. And they got a game out of it. And I thought the game was awesome. Like I was sponsored to play it, but I'm probably going to check it out when it fully releases. The upgrades and whatnot were interesting enough to me when it came to the fishing aspect of it. And the bosses and everything were really cool in it. That it's a fishing game at its heart, but there's a lot more going on, I guess is what I would say.
Nice Day for Fishing is what it's called?
Yeah. I can pull up the video for it. Let's see.
That looks cool.
Yeah,
man, that looks awesome.
It's very well
done.
Those,
I don't know if you've seen those viral videos where it's like an NPC, or it's like the player character coming up to an NPC, and the NPC starts talking about, well, the monster of blah blah, skip, quest accepted, leave.
Yep.
And the NPC is just sitting there like, well, that sucked, you know?
Yeah.
It's that you're one of the NPCs that becomes the main character.
Yeah. Yep. It was very fun. I will definitely, I want to see more of it. Like, you barely got to really see any of the progression of it. At least I did. They were like, yeah, here's a 2-hour sponsored stream. And it was like 90 minutes of content in the demo. Which was unfortunate because I had to like go back through the story to continue playing, but a lot of side jokes, a lot of in jokes that necessarily didn't hit because I didn't know the source material. I went and watched it after the fact, and it's like chock full of that. There's non-stop jokes about why everything is the way it is. So I will definitely check it out. One of the few demos that I did play during demo week. I don't think there was anything else. Oh, well, I played Monaco 2, which was fine. We already talked about that. And then Roadcraft, which I talked about as well. Much to Zeke's delight. He was really into Roadcraft. He loved Roadcraft, yeah.
Oh, yeah, so good.
Yeah, really loved that. Any other demos for you, Zeke?
There was one. Hold on a second. I think it's... Yes. It's called He Is Coming. And
okay.
it's a stripped down 8-bit, like, if you played Loop Hero, it's that aesthetic. Very much that aesthetic. But it's auto battler. You outfit your hero. There's day and night cycles. You outfit your hero and you go from like, I mean, you're watching a trailer. You go from place to place. You have to eventually gear yourself up enough to beat the boss of that screen. And if you have geared yourself up enough, you will move on to the next screen, and so on and so forth. But there are like all kinds of different events, like trades you can make, equipment you can buy, builds you can do.
Nice.
It's really simple and straightforward, but man, did I have a blast playing it. But it shows you like up at the very top of when it shows the screen, if you want to just back up just a little bit, when it shows the UI at the top, outside of a battle on sorry, has to be on the map. There, right here. Stop. Okay. See that in the upper right corner of the screen, which is right there. That's the end boss that you have to beat for this screen. You press tab, it shows all of his stats and all of his attacks and everything like that. So you know what you need to do to gear up to beat the guy. You just have to like strategize, get lucky, roll correctly, or build correctly and stuff like that in order to beat him. And by the time I was had played it for a little bit, because I think I played it for an hour or something. I knew like the first boss, I was like, okay, I can beat this guy. Second boss was like, I think I could probably get this guy. And then third boss was like, there's no fucking way. So I went up against him because he finds you. Like as soon as your day-night cycle, because every step you take takes a chunk of the day-night cycle out. So once that's out, the end boss finds you, and you're like, well, shit. And you start over it. But it's a rogue like in that you don't take anything with you except knowledge. Like, okay, I'm gonna start over again. But now I know that this does this, and this should go here, and this does that. And these enemies are easy, these enemies are hard, blah, 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 blah. So I had a blast. This aesthetic really appeals to me. Because I'm old, so I like the stripped down aesthetic.
Yeah, no, it looks cool. Looks fun.
He Is Coming is the name of that game.
You already influenced a couple people in my chat there to download it, so.
That looks great.
Yep, the demo is still available.
Name
Awesome.
is maybe we can workshop the name a bit, but everything else is good.
Is it made by Japanese devs? No, it's
Developed
published
by Chronicle.
Yeah, so like when you Google it, when you Google it, the Steam pops up, but it's in Japanese. So maybe it's like, I don't know. Maybe it did well in Japan. Like maybe there's a lot of people that downloaded it. Honestly, if you Google that, they control the SEO so well that on the entire first page, there's nothing foul. Like,
oh, nice. Wow. GG.
Yeah. It's like, he is coming game mobile. He is coming Steam download. He is coming Steam review. Game wiki. Game free release date. Yeah, it's all over the place. It's only in Japanese for JP. Guys, that's not my algorithm. Shut the fuck up. That's not how that works. That's Jesus. Okay. Anyways. Zeke, what else?
It's exactly how that works.
No, it's not how it works, Co. I don't have like Chrome for weebs. It's not a thing.
Isn't it though? Isn't it?
Crazy.
Well, I mean, I played. Funny thing is, I ended the day on Saturday because I did a whole week of it. I did Tuesday through Saturday of nothing but demos, and I ended the day with 69 demos played.
Nice.
So that's nice, but also that's a lot. So like trying to remember stuff is. I
feel like you should build you should get mods that build you a database with a thumbs up, thumbs down of all the demos you play. Because you play, like during those Steam Fest, you play those demos more than any streamer I know. You play so many demos. And it would be a great resource for people to be like, hey, is this any good? Let me go check Zeke's list. Thumbs up, thumbs down. It would be great. You should definitely look into that. I'm putting it on your work list, Zeke. I'm creating work for you.
Next time I will put it on the air day. Oh, another game that was good. They give you a little tiny taste of what's called Centum, CENTUM.
Okay.
I thought that was that multivitamin.
That's Centrum Silver, but
Centrum Silver, it's different. You should also take that.
Mm-hmm. But Centum was a very stylized point and click game that. Well, let me just read the blurb. It says, every why has a wherefore, which bothered me because wherefore literally means why. Every why has a wherefore. You are trapped and you must escape. But is that really the goal? Centum is an unreliable, narrative-driven adventure where everything may be a lie. So, yeah, it's weird. It's surreal. dark fantasy, point and click, but it's got this like, it sounds like Moon logic when you explain it to someone like, oh, you take this trap here, you put your finger into the put your hand into the trap, it cuts your fucking hand off or your finger off or something, and then you take the finger, you put it in the corner of your prison cell, and your finger grows into this tree, this beautiful tree. And it sounds like Moon logic, but there's not a lot other things that you can do. So this shit just happens. So it's absurd, it's surreal, and it's got this dark, like, overtone of a story that's happening that I just found very, very intriguing.
Okay.
And it stuck with me after playing. I'm like, wow, that was weird. And some like the character models, the art style, like there's this rat you find that doesn't look that looks very not rat-ish in certain parts of his body. You can see it's a screenshot
he's got
of it
a
on the Steam
massive,
page.
Right, Zeke? That's what you're talking about? Yeah, okay.
Head.
Yeah. Yep.
Massive human head.
Yep. That's what I'm talking about.
I love it.
Yeah. Can you shake him?
It came out. It actually came out.
Oh,
shit, I didn't realize it released. Since I played the demo, it released March 11th. So that is definitely on my radar for playing a full day on stream.
There you go. More rat games. You love your rat games, Zeke. I know you're all about them, especially that rat shaker game. Can't get enough.
Yeah. Speaking of point and clicks, I'm going to be continuing a indie Saturday game that I played yesterday called Slender Threads.
Okay.
I played 2 hours of it for Indie Day, and it's one of those rare point and clicks that I usually don't put those on Indie Days because they have a tendency to really like slow things down. Because point and clicks are, slow games.
Yeah.
But this one, fully voice acted. You move around fast.
What's the
and
name?
They give you like Slender Threads.
Okay.
You actually move around fast, and they give you a map that you can fast travel anywhere you've already been. It's fucking fantastic. Like, the motility of this game is the quality of life for just going from place to place is awesome. It's the best in any point and click because it's like, oh shit, I left the wrench. Oh, I saw the wrench over there. Now I have the thing to get the wrench. Fuck, I got to walk back. No, you don't. You can just warp there. Immediately, you're there because you just open the map and boop, you're there. And it has like tons of little like points along the map, not just locations, but like on the street. Every 5 feet, there's a new point that you can just warp to. It's fucking great and it's brilliant. And I think every point and click game should do this. But not only that, if you're on a scene, now this is just the mechanics. I haven't gotten to the story yet. If you're on a scene, the character you have, he hustles around. So if there's like, oh, there's a painting I'm going to look at, he goes, brrr. He doesn't like, God, I've been playing point and clicks for so long.
Yeah.
They fucking point and click people like Monkey Island, God love you, but you mosey. You're just like, doop, doop, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, doop, doop. I'm going to mosey over there. Now I'm going to take a look at it. Now I'm going to talk about it. This one, you go, zip, zoop, talk about it, 2 sentences, done. Beautiful. But the game itself is actually, or the story of the game, is actually pretty intriguing. It's a dark tale of like, what is it? It's a traveling salesman races to stop horrific deaths in a quiet seaside town. And without spoiling anything, there is one particular moment early on where I out loud and very, very loudly exclaimed, "Holy shit!" There was a moment that made me do that in this game because it was so unexpected and so abrupt and so jarring. You're just like, Jesus, what the fuck? Okay. So kudos. And I'll be continuing that on Tuesday. And then if I feel like it, we feeling saucy, maybe we do some Centum after that.
Okay. Nice. Cool. I was looking to see other
Slender Threads is the name of that game. Yes. Oh, thank you, Nidian.
Yeah. I was looking to see other stuff.